What's up, everybody? Dr. Vince here. Welcome to Wednesday, day 3 of Content Marketing Week. Thanks so much for joining us. Excuse my voice. I think I caught my kids cold, or at least their sore throat. So there you have it. Now, let's quickly recap. So this week is Content Marketing Week. It's creating a content marketing calendar and plan so that you can start using, basically no cost or low cost social media, getting valuable content out there so that people that are, interested in your services, need your services, or looking for someone that can provide what you do, they'll see you, that you're providing value, they'll engage with you, they will develop some rapport with you, and then they'll ultimately want to work with you. So we have 12 kind of principles in this content marketing plan. Number 1 was determine goals. 2 was to know your target audience. 3 was to brand your content, right? So give it a personality. Yesterday, that was Monday, yesterday, we covered determining what your target audience needs and wants are. What's the doctor's story or the office's story? And then to use different content formats, right? Video, audio, and text. Because everyone kind of consumes content differently. So you want to basically try to accommodate for everybody or as many people as possible. So, and these days it's really easy to deliver that, right? I mean, your video could be, you could strip out the audio, and then you have an audio portion. You can call the soundtrack a podcast, or you can just say, hey, here's the MP3 of the conversation, download it, whatever, and you can have your video or your audio transcribed, and now you have a PDF of it. So it's really easy these days, and you can outsource all this stuff too, right? You don't have to do it, just outsource it to Fiverr or Upwork or any one of those outsourcing companies. I always use Fiverr. Some people hate Fiverr, some people love it. I've always had a good experience. You just have to, read the reviews and make sure you're dealing with someone that's good. Next, so the next 3 things on our content marketing calendar, we're going to cover 7, 8, 9 today. Then tomorrow, 10, 11, 12, and then Friday, we'll wrap it all up. So number 7, build out a calendar, right? Plan it and then execute that plan. So first, decide on your key pieces of content that will be created, of which multiple other versions can be distributed from, just like we talked about. If you, like Gary Vee, what he does, he creates one big piece of content, video content, then they strip the audio out, they cut it up into smaller pieces, they do memes from it, they do all kinds of stuff. Now, that may work for you, that may not, but I would probably recommend starting with a piece of video content, because then you have all those options, right? You can have the video, you can have the audio, you can have the PDF, the transcription. You can cut it up into little pieces that go on Instagram for 60 seconds, right? If your piece is much longer. So decide on the key piece of content that will be created so that you can then work from there. Next, is there a regular column or a feature that people could look forward to? In other words, like say at the beginning of the week, you're gonna make your key piece of content, deliver that on Monday. It could go out on your Facebook fan page, it could go up on your YouTube page, and then the other stuff can be created from that. But can there be a theme to each week? Like, this is content marketing for me this week. Next week will be a different theme. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but there will be a theme next week, because it makes it easier for you, right? You can now plan out your week. Hey, Monday we're going to do this, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then also it helps the viewer or your audience, because they can know, okay, this week we're going to cover this, great. Not tune in on a random basis and be like, I don't know what I'm going to get this week. And that's why, like, if you look at the title, Content Marketing Week, right? Day 3. So you know right away, hey, this is what's going to be on there for today. And then next, get your staff involved. Like, I'm working with a doc in Ohio. He has, a PT and an associate doctor, and, massage therapist, but he's having his associate doctor do Instagram. He's going to do Instagram posts and stories. He's having his PT do videos, exercise specific videos. So he's going to put that up on his Facebook fan page and his YouTube channel. And he's going to do chiropractic specific videos, right? Then Facebook put on Facebook fan page, and then onto YouTube. So delegate, right? Say your staff member, say you have a young front desk staff member and she loves to do Instagram. Well, put her in charge of Instagram. You know, I mean, like use people's strengths and then delegate this stuff so that you don't have to do everything yourself. Otherwise, you're going to get overwhelmed. So that's build out the calendar. So you have your plan. Say, okay, this is what we want February of 2019 to look like. Each week, these are going to be the themes. This is going to be who's responsible for what. Ready, set, go. Right? Okay, so let's build out a calendar and then execute that calendar. Next, number 8, make the content attractive. Okay, so it must stand out. Video typically stands out, right? Because I don't know, it just does. It's easy for people to consume. So that's why video is good. But you know, first of all, you have to make sure your grammar and spelling are correct, especially if you're a chiropractor, you know, you're a doctor. So you gotta take care of the basics, right? You know, gotta have content, the spelling, the grammar, all that stuff, kind of, you know, cross the T's, dot the I's. Next, headlines are really, really key. This is something that I need to really work on myself, because probably Content Marketing Week isn't probably the most sexy title, but headline, people are super busy these days, right? So headlines are really, really important to grab them, you know, just stop them from scrolling in their feed and say, and give this person 1 or 2 seconds. Hey, do I like this? Do I not? So headlines are really, really important. You know, unique, catchy images are really, really important as well, and are very helpful in terms of stopping that scroll through the feed and getting people interested in your content. And then try to think of kind of bite-sized chunks. Like I try to keep these around 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Even that may be a little bit long, but I'm trying to actually deliver valuable information. It's hard to really deliver good value in a super short amount of time. If you're doing like, hey, the 3 things to do after getting in a car accident, you could probably go through those pretty quick in 3 to 5 minutes. So, or, you know, the best thing to do after, you know, hurting yourself in a pickup basketball game, you know, like you strain your back. Well, you know, you can go through, hey, identifying what are you feeling, get ice on it, rest, see, you know, how you're feeling in a couple days, whatever your recommendations are. Like you can usually go through that stuff pretty quick. So it depends on the content that you're creating, but try to think in bite-sized chunks. People are just really busy these days, super busy. So so that's number 8, make content attractive. And then number 9, our last point today, is allocate sufficient resources. And we talked about this a little bit in the calendar section, is it really does take a team, you know, and if you're, you know, if it's just you, then you got a lot of work ahead. But you got to think in terms of you're kind of pushing this thing up a hill, and it you know, whether it's your practice or a small business, and it's going to get to a certain point, and then it's going to kind of crest the hill, and then it'll kind of get momentum on its own. So you're putting in a lot of work at the beginning, and then as you grow and your business grows and you can add more people to your team, it will take more stuff off you. So you have to put more work in the beginning, but you'll have more payoff in the end. So if that's the case, just understand, hey, it's going to be a little more work for you in the beginning, but then have goals and plans of how you're going to add people and what roles they would take over. But if you do have staff and you do have other doctors or providers in your office, hey, start assigning stuff. If they work for you, then, and you know, and they want to grow the practice and increase their revenue, then you know, they need to be a part of the team and a part of the mission. And all of this is twofold, right? One is to help people, right? I mean, we have an expertise, you know, whether it's you're a chiropractor or I'm a consultant helping chiropractors grow their practice, or if you're a baker, or if you're a physical therapist, or it doesn't matter what you are, like you have an expertise in something, and that's why you're doing this, is to try to help people, right? So number 1 is you're trying to help people. That's why you have to create valuable content that they can actually use, right, based on your expertise. Then number 2 is to grow your business. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're putting out valuable content, it's just exchange of value, just like money. Money is just value. And if they see you have something that is value to them, they will exchange it with you, right? So for us, you're exchanging your time. Your time is valuable, but you're exchanging your time to learn about, in this case, content marketing for your practice or your business. So whatever it is, just keep that in mind, that you're trying to help people and you're trying to grow your business. And there's nothing wrong with growing your business if you are helping people in the process, right? We're not doing anything underhanded here. We're giving out free information, right? And so the idea is that you develop authority and you develop a rapport with people that follow you or watch you. And then if or when they need help with your expertise, they'll turn to you versus going to anybody else, right? So that's it for today. Perfect, 10 minutes. I was trying to kind of keep it right around 10 minutes. So again, this is day 3. We have 12 principles in this content marketing plan. Tomorrow we'll go over 3 more, but today we talked about building out your content calendar, making the content attractive, and then allocating sufficient resources. Tomorrow, and I always try to come on about 1 o'clock Pacific on Facebook and Instagram. We're going to talk about distribution of the content. We're going to talk about promotion of the content, and then we're going to talk about how to track your results. So thanks, guys. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I hope to see you mañana. Take care. I'm Dr. Vince. By the way, if you like this information, if it resonated with you, if you're a chiropractor looking to grow your practice, check out chiropracticconsulting.co, and there's a free training there so they can go more in depth with this type of stuff. Okay? Have an awesome day. Thanks so much.